let's start playing with the hair and the style of how we want this unique character to be. Let's start with the head. And in the head, first of all, you have the kind of a style for the hair by itself. I'm sorry, I repeated this so many times. But this is, for example, a style that I love very much. I love afros. Maybe it's not perfect for this character, even though I think it's pretty cool. But you can combine so many different styles that you have that this tool provide to you that can represent even can say a lot of the personality of the character that you are creating. Even if you want to give a reference for a concept artist to create a character, this is something that will provide them a really extra information. And it's just here, guys. You can use MetaHumans to provide this basic vision of the character that you want to create. For example, here we have a style of the original Trinity from the Matrix. This is a more, as I imagine, a commando character, very badass character, female. This is an interesting thing. It doesn't mean that they can have long hairs, but this is the kind of things that you have to ask yourself about the type of character that you wish to create. Let me go to the original hair, which is this one. And now let's make some changes on the details. So here, okay, so here we have, for example, the colors. These are like the more usual colors for hair that you can find, usually on the street or something like that. But you can also go to a deep concept of other kind of colors, like purple, like, I don't know, blue. I love to see, I have to say, purple-ish kind of hairs or very green. So let's play, I'm going to play with this one, and I'm going to take the purple and make some other adjustments. You can also take vibrant, and then it creates like more intense colors for the hair. Maybe this one, this is like too vibrant for me. Maybe this purple. Let me try. I think I will take, this is too much. I'm gonna keep my original purple here, and now I'm going to make other adjustments. The roughness of the hair, it will present, as you can see here, if it's going to be very rough or if it's going to be a bit more soft. I will keep it someplace around maybe on this position. Salt and pepper, it's a bit more of details of different hairs. So it's going to reduce the effect a lot more. I want them to be very low in this case, and the lightness as well. These are the elements that you can play with and saying, okay, this is the kind of tone that we're talking about. Now, I like to play as well with the ombre because it creates like this soft transition. This is more a stylish element of your character. I'm not an stylish, but I love to play with these elements and see how they can work together and create some different effects for the character that I am creating. Let me lower the contrast here. Something. Oh, I think it's pretty cool where it is. Shift. I'm going to leave it very low. Add intensity. Let me move a bit down. And of course, I can take another color, or going to the presets and take another one in deep. Let's say that I'm going to move to something like this color. Interesting. And then I have this final result for my character, a very unique character with a very particular hairstyle. The next part we are going to cover is the eyebrows. So in the eyebrows, by default, you will have this, for this particular character, is the short, flat, thin eyebrows. Of course, you can play with several eyebrows until you find the one that might call the attention of you, or yeah, something that will define the more clear style of the character that you wish. This is a very sweet lady, so I'm going to use probably these eyebrows. Yes, I like these eyebrows. One thing important to mention about the eyebrows is that sometimes when you're using MetaHuman, these tools for Unreal, you will scan a real person using apps that you can download for the mobile devices. And these apps are not perfect. When you make the scan, it's pretty close, but not perfect. And one element that sometimes it's really bad are the eyebrows. And having this tool allows you to replace the one that is on the scan that is not perfect and put something that is very close to the person that you previously scanned. The other thing is related to the colors. As in any other characteristics or features of the face of the character, you can have a preset or a custom. I'm going to take a preset, something like here. I like that one. And in details, you can define the roughness of the eyebrows. I think I will leave it like this, maybe a bit higher. And the salt and pepper in this case, no, I don't want. If you move the salt and pepper, you will see that they are like more kind of transparent type of eyebrows, and that's not what I want to represent here. And if you wish to, you can also define different colors, extreme colors for the eyebrows. In fact, let me try this color and see how it's going to look for the eyebrow. Not major difference. I like this idea. Let me put this one here. And the style, perfect. So we have another extra layer for the expression of the character. Sadly, I forgot to mention this. When you use the hair, you can remove the hair to see the rest. As you can see at this moment, we can't see the eyebrows because the eyebrows are part of the hair. So you can't use this tool at this moment. You have to see it in the entire context of the character that you are creating. But it is about testing different layers of the character that you are creating, what will create the magical result at the end. The next part of the hair that we'll be covering is the eyelashes. So let's get to it. Eyelashes are on this section. And for this one, I want to be very close of the eyes of my character. So you can start from no eyelashes and you can go to this one, which are the default, but you can play with any kind of eyelashes that you wish. I think that for the style and the design of the makeup that we added a moment ago, I think I will go with this long curl. But let me test another. This is the default. Yeah, I'm gonna take this one. Maybe too long. Maybe this intermediate. And of course, you can play with some presets in terms of colors, and you can add other variants a bit more, I don't know, there, if you wish to call them. And I think the value, let me put the value a bit lower. Yeah, this is pretty cool. So I'm gonna leave it like that. And you can add some roughness. You can add salt and pepper, lightness, and salt and pepper. This is about you designing what you want for your character. For this particular character, we are not going to cover the mustache and beard because, of course, this is a character that is a woman. We don't want to add it something really weird like a mustache. I think that we can create later on in this course a new version of the character, a male character, where we can play with other characteristics, including the mustache and beard. For this character, it's not needed. I think she's looking pretty as it is right now. So let's go to the next part, which are the body and the first section, which is proportions. In proportions, you're going to have different styles of body. The default is this one that you're seeing here, which is pretty much a very simple, basic character that we can use in any game. But you can transform this character with these variations that you have here. You have the male variation, which is something like more muscular in this case. So let's wait for this to load. As you can see, this is a more, it is a woman with, if we see the face, but the body is the body of a man. But you can play as well with the other variations of women. So let's wait for this one to load. This is another variation. I think this is fantastic because you can play literally with different shapes of bodies for different characters, and you can have this one as well. We can visit them all. This is a more skinny style of woman, and there is another beautiful thing you can do with these shapes, with these bodies, which is, I'm going to show you, which is the head scale. So you can make the head very, very small if we compare with the body, and we can make heads very, very big. So this is about, testing and deciding what could be the perfect size that you want. Then you have another average, which are like for more bigger people, or you can have the tall, which are really tall people. So these are small difference that you might want to apply for your own character, and these characteristics will be represented in Unreal or in the platform where you're going to put the characters, for example, cinematography, in terms of how big this character will be. So I'm going to leave this character at this moment in an average, and I'm not going to make much other add-ins for their characteristics. I'm just going to leave the proportions on average and the default, which is this one.